Hey everybody, this is John here from Mo City Reptiles, and today we're going to be talking about bioactive enclosures and how they are beneficial. So before we get into this video, definitely go down, like, and subscribe if you do enjoy this. Check out some of our other videos on our channel. We're on the road to 200 subscribers before the end of 2025, and we're so close. I believe we're about 10 subscribers away. So definitely help us out, support us. Help us grow the channel. If you do enjoy, definitely comment down below what your thoughts are, and we'll get right into the video. So in short terms, a bioactive enclosure is a self-sustaining ecosystem within a tank. Now within this tank, you are going to have a few vital key points that are going to help maintain a balanced cycle within your enclosure, such as your soil, your live plants, your microorganisms, and your reptile inhabitant. Starting off with your soil is going to need to have nutrients within it, such as leaf litter, rotting wood, seed pods, and also additives for aeration such as lava rock and charcoal. These nutrients will help provide for your live plants and your microorganisms, so over time it will help provide them with the nutrients and allow everything to root in and grow in perfectly fine. Your next thing is going to be your live plants. So when choosing live plants, focus on wherever your animal is from. If it is a tropical species, go with things like pothos, snake plants, bromeliads. If it is more of a arid species, go with more of like aloe, succulents, maybe even cacti. But the plants are going to play a role in providing oxygen and absorbing carbon dioxide. These plants will also give your animal hiding spots, enrichment areas, and in some cases can be even added as feeding areas or water drinking areas, as a lot of plants provide or can hold water and food within the pits of the plant, such as like bromeliads. Now your next thing is going to be your microorganisms. So this is my favorite part. So isopods and springtails, also called your cleanup crew. These guys are going to break down any decaying matter. So leaf litter, rotting wood, animal waste, leftover food. These guys are going to break it down and provide nutrients to your plants and the soil, and will also help aerate your soil. These guys play a vital point in the sustainability of your enclosure, and also taking a load off of the keeper's job, as they do clean up things as reptiles shed and the defecates of your reptiles. Now for your reptile inhabitant. So personally, I like to wait about 3 weeks to a month before I introduce my animal. I would like the enclosure to grow in, have the isopods start populating, and have the plants start rooting in. But once you add your reptile inhabitant, these guys will, of course, eat, defecate, shed. That provides nutrients to your microorganisms, and they will also interact with the enclosure, such as hiding within the plants, climbing branches, or even digging within the substrates. Now, in the first month or so of your enclosure being built, or even the first month of you introducing your animal, you might see some things such as like your plant starting to wilt, your isopods not coming out as much. These are okay points, as this is giving time for everything to start becoming into a balance, as it is getting disrupted by whether it's getting rooted into the soil, finding food, or just overall small destructions of plants and stuff, from like your gecko jumping on a leaf or a bearded dragon eating a leaf. Now we're going to talk about, is it beneficial? So the main point for keepers, it is beneficial, as bioactive terrariums are self-sustaining. So the keeper does not need to spot clean as much as they would have previously, and soil changes aren't as regular. And for the animal, it is a more naturalistic feel. It is very naturalistic for the animal, as it is supposed to mimic their natural environment as they would be in the wild. A study has shown that reptiles in bioactive enclosures overall have healthier sheds, eat better, are more hydrated, and usually have less obesity problems, as the bioactive enclosure provides a lot of enrichment for them, and more activity stimulates more weight loss. Now, a bioactive enclosure can be difficult to obtain, as there is a lot of trial and error that occurs within this. So you have to have the right plant lights, you have to make sure that the plants aren't getting too close to the heat and getting burnt. You have to make sure there's enough water for the plants. You have to make sure food and moisture for the isopods, and also have to make sure you are regulating your reptiles' parameters, so their heat, their humidity, and their UVB needs. So it can be difficult to start, but once you get everything in a balance, it all equals out and it all starts to kind of just play itself into a cycle. And that's the whole point of a bioactive terrarium. You know, nature itself has had years and centuries to come into a balance. So us as keepers who have to mimic that natural environment, it can be a little difficult to start off with, but when you have the right resources, it can definitely turn out great at the beginning. You just have to give it some time and do your research. But in my opinion, I use bioactive enclosures and naturalistic enclosures. I also use snake racks. So I use a variety of different ways to keep my animals. I don't necessarily think there's a wrong way or a right way unless you're doing the absolute crap job in keeping your animals, such as not providing enough enrichment, space, or giving them their basic parameters or needs. Now, as keepers, that is our job, is to provide them with the most naturalistic feel and a safe way of living within our care. For things like breeders, snake racks are more used, and that's understandable. But if you're keeping animals as pets, I always say try to go for the best that you can do. Whether it's naturalistic or bioactive, provide them with enrichment, hiding areas, feeding areas, and something that they can feel comfortable in while giving them their healthy parameters, healthy food, and all the good resources they need. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, definitely like and subscribe again. We're so close to 200 subscribers, so that's my goal to hit. But if you did enjoy, comment down below what your thoughts are. Comment down below if you have any video requests. Always look for more ideas. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.